Time travel. When humanity's biggest dream came true, so did its worst nightmare. Those who travel to the past to steal relics have also taken away bits of our precious history. Who can stop them? Who can protect our history from disappearing forever?
Why, me, of course. The most extraordinary adventures. The most dangerous traps. The most complicated puzzles. The most concealed secrets. Don't stand a chance in front of the Relic Guardian. Now let's write history together.
I hope he's doing all right.
He seemed out of it.
He'll be fine. I know he can do it.
Huh? You did it, Luke! You've completed the Astrolabe! Woohoo!
So these are Paul's coordinates.
Well, what else could it be? If I combine the numbers and letters and input them into the panel that Grandpa made... It's 1904 New York. New York. New York! It must be Times Square! Huh? How'd you figure that out? Because 1904 is when one of America's biggest news publishers, New York Times, moved to central Manhattan's Longacre Square, becoming Times Square. The long story is that... Shush! Let's just go, Luke.
Oh, thank God. I'm going to...
Not with that arm, you aren't!
He's right. Stay put and brace yourself, because I'm telling Grandpa about all the evil stuff you did so far.
You two, make sure you come back with Paul.
You bet we will.
Then off you go to fight Paul, the first time traveler!
Luke, don't you feel like this might be our last time travel together?
What are you talking about?
With Alan gone and Paul coming back, it just seems like our adventures are coming to an end. Just a gut feeling.
Well, I'll be time traveling all day with Grandpa Paul. I haven't seen the ancient Mesopotamian civilization or the lost city of Atlantis.
The coordinates are changing! Time and space itself is becoming distorted! I can't stop it!
What in the world happened?
Luke! This place is...
No way. It can't be. We're in Times Square of the future?
Luke, are you okay?
Gottlieb, we're in the future!
The Astrolabe's coordinates keep changing! There is no way back!
Gottlieb!
Something's not right. Did we come to the wrong place?
No, this has to be it. The Astrolabe is supposed to show us where Grandpa is. If the coordinates change to here, then that just means he's here.
Hi.
Huh? Alan!
Welcome to this very special time and space of my own. Now tell me, did you really think I'd give up over that small slip-up at Greece? I created this personal space-time after many, many years of research. In here, my powers are limitless. Now imagine if I locked you in here. Ta-da! Everyone who can stop my new Eden has disappeared.
Alan, stop spewing your nonsense and get back my Grandpa!
Of course, especially when you ask so kindly.
Isn't it just great to see your grandpa after all this time?
Alan, how dare you!
Whoa! Calm down, Jean. It doesn't take much to have your precious Paul take the fall of his life.
Then we'll just take that wheelchair away from you.
As I said, in here, my powers are limitless. Slowing down your time to the point it stops is nothing to me. Amusing, isn't it? Now, let's have some more fun.
Alan!
That's much better. And action.
Alan, enough with the tricks! What in the...
Your grandfather you've been looking for so long is right over there.
Alan, you jerkface!
Jean, are you okay?
Sorry, Luke.
Now, isn't that quite impressive? I can bend time completely to my will.
As if. Do you really think you'll be able to use such power without any consequences?
Oh, what a strange thing to say. Aren't you doing exactly the same thing as me, time traveler?
That's...
Just wait. It only gets better from here.
Alan, where did you go this time? Grandpa! No!
Now, what should I do, Luke? Should I turn this cube and make time start flowing again? Then Paul would keep falling too. Or I could turn it the other way and have time stop in its tracks. Then Paul gets to live forever in a time that will never move again. Now, what will be your golden answer, Luke? Wouldn't keeping time stopped be a bit boring? Oh, I hate it when I'm bored. Now, how about we start time again?
Stop! Grandpa, I'll be back in a second. Alan, it's over.
What are you trying to do? Stopping me only means a future of destruction and despair to all of mankind. Why? Why don't you understand?
No!
Huh?
Nobody knows what the future holds. Just like I never knew I would become V in the future.
Wah!
Theo, how'd you get here? What was that just now? Alan is the future you?
Then Theo, you're Alan when he was a child?
I followed the doofus so I could give him a piece of my mind, but then I found something astounding. Records left by the old man. He had sent phone calls to the future every day to leave the twerp a message, as if he were leaving his will. I happened to listen in and I learned that I, Theo, were to sneak into a time-traveling elevator and run into an accident in your future city, losing my memories, only to eventually become a relic hunter under the name Mr. X. And that Mr. X is the Alan in front of my very eyes.
What? No, it can't be. I was a little brat like you. Absolute nonsense.
Theo, you really become Alan? That appears to be my destiny. But I refuse to ever become anything like him. Because the future can always change. I will dream of a better tomorrow and live my own today. My future, my past, it'll all be made by me.
That's impossible. The future cannot change unless I change history's course.
Huh? Paul! Grandpa! Grandpa!
Luke, is it really you, Luke?
Yes, Grandpa. We're here. And we finally found you.
Jean,
So you've helped Luke out.
Yeah, I mean, what would he do without me?
Thank you. But with the elevator all broken, we can't use it to get back.
I think that's enough traveling for this time. We found you at the end.
Luke.
It's not like a trip always ends at home, right?
We can destroy this world and start all over again.
To think this disgrace and I are the same person. Ah,
Once again,
Huh?
I am unable to send you back to the past, Alan. No, Theo.
don't get me confused with that crud. I'll never become like him. I'm just me and that's it. Hey, show some respect to my grandpa. Huh?
Sorry for the wait, ladies and gentlemen.
Shadow Man, Angelina! How did you guys get here?
That old man got caught by Ellen trying to save us.
We may be bad guys, but we at least know how to return a favor. Now hop in, or this weird place will collapse on us all.
Now, shall we go? But where are we going?
What do you mean, where? We're going home. To our time, to our history.
And so we made our way back to the present. After hearing that Grandpa Paul returned, all the guests and family returned to the hotel. Indiana left to travel around the world and study archaeology. Grandpa was worried about him, but
Don't worry. They may not be worth much, but I do have 2 assistants with me.
Assistants?
We just want to travel around the world, that's all.
also, we had one last mission to take care of.
That is the time-traveling elevator's core. Without it, the elevator will no longer function.
Are you sure you won't regret this?
Alan is gone, so the past doesn't need to be protected.
To travel to the past, to peek into the future is all too dangerous. And deviants like Alan might appear again.
Oh, I can't bear to watch the culmination of my whole life just disappear in front of my own eyes. It's too much. Let's just stop this right now.
Gottlieb!
Oh.
Goodbye.